Divine Channeling, and this is the reading for the sign of. Okay, how do I get this to focus? Let me just get it to focus. Sorry. Because it keeps going in and out of focus, you know? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's gonna be a little annoying during this video, but I'll figure it out for the next video, Sag. I'm so sorry. So, hi, this is Divine Channeling, and this is the reading for love reading for the sign of Sagittarius in love for the rest of November. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, if you feel like this reading is relatable, please do like, share, please do subscribe. And I'm really sorry if my voice is really like ASMR-ish and not loud and crisp and clear. It's because the place that I live is too loud and I do not want others to listen to my readings. Yeah, anyways. So Sagittarius, whoever you guys are dealing with in the recent past, there was something that you knew in terms of this connection that you were controlling this connection with, that you felt like this person didn't know, okay? Or like you had an upper hand over how this relationship was going, all right? There was something that you were doing that you felt like you were finally having things come your way in terms of this relationship, okay? I hope you guys are not doing something behind the scenes with whoever you're dealing with, and like you were thinking that you're not going to get caught, okay? Even though you don't get caught, what happens is the universe will orchestrate a separation, okay? So I don't want to think that the Sagittarians, they were up to something sneaky, okay? And even if you were not and you were just manifesting or just steering the connection the right way by holding yourself back, or like giving yourself a certain way, or like putting yourself out with this person in a certain way or whatever. mm, yeah, I'm seeing that there's something that the universe doesn't agree with, and there's going to be a series of like unfortunate events that's going to be happening with your connection, Sag, from what I'm seeing for the rest of November. Whoever you're dealing with, okay, this person's gonna feel like whoever you're dealing with, you are gonna be more or less like keeping a certain level of cordiality with them. Maybe you guys are not gonna get as much time to spend with each other, okay, and whatever interactions that you guys get to spend, it's more at a friendly level and it's not going beyond that, okay? There's some kind of anxiety about not keeping this level of interaction, okay? Sag, if you guys were up to some sneaky shit, you might also be, first of all, if you're thinking it's harmless, something is coming up. Maybe this connection that you're having with the person on your mind is a little um, divinely orchestrated connection, and you are not allowed to be sneaky in this connection, even to the smallest extent, okay? So maybe there are things that you're doing thinking that it's not harmful, but it might actually just be, and you're discovering that through this particular experience that is going to play out throughout the rest of the month, okay? Where you are you're going to be having challenges about being in your head and feeling trapped in terms of this connection. You might feel like you're starting to have a lot of anxiety when it comes to this connection. Like, am I going to lose this connection if this person gets to know that I'm up to these kind of things and not these kind of things? Something about like you really feeling like you need to be careful and you need to like tread um, very carefully. Okay, something about that is gonna like be like something is gonna be nerve wracking for you in terms of this connection for the rest of the month. So your challenge for the rest of the month is to make sure that you do not get to a place where you're so trapped in terms of this connection, okay? You might feel like, okay, in the past when you were invested in a connection, they would get you to a place where you'd feel mentally trapped. You can't leave the connection, but at the same time, you can't get the person to act right the way that you would want them to. So it was like like a trap. Okay, so mentally you were trapped about what this person's next move would be, and at the same time, um, and at the same time, how things would pan out between the both of you. Um, you're seeing this person as someone who is like a go-getter, who's so confident. You might even see them as manipulative for some reason, but you're definitely seeing them so confident in manifesting their life as they're going. You might feel like they are really good with their words. Okay, the Gemini effect is what I'm hearing. Mm. You're feeling like this person has a way with their words, a way to handle the emotions and everything in a way that um, they feel like Sag, you might feel like the ball is in their court, okay, in terms of this relationship for the rest of the month. Um, yeah. Your power in the situation for the rest of the month, Sag, is going to be that there's going to be a sudden ending in communication between you and this person when you least expect it. Okay, there's going to be a sudden ending in communication that comes, and it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be orchestrated by you or them. Okay, if it's going to be orchestrated by you, it's going to be because some kind of truth comes out that you cannot bear or you will never deal with in terms of this connection. Okay, I'm getting something about third parties or like competition or like your attention going elsewhere and this person confronting that or something, and you being like, okay, that's it, this is like a nail in the coffin for me because I thought that you would not bring up stupid shit and make me look like as if I'm chasing pavements with like other people when I'm actually fixated on you. So something like that they bring up, okay, the conversation might go in such a way that there's going to be an ending, okay, in communication. If not, in the past, if there's something that you've been feeling like is the ultimate hurt for you in terms of a relationship, that is going to come up, okay, between you and this person in a conversation or something like that, and there's going to be a total, like a truth is going to come out and you're just going to be like, okay, I cannot take this, okay, that's it, and you'll stop talking. But it's going to feel like a complete shutdown. Suddenly everything between you and them completely ended, okay, if they are orchestrating this ending, okay, like they just completely stop talking to you, okay, and neither of you would be willing to talk out of ego or out of not knowing where exactly this connection is going to be headed. I don't know. But yeah, but the thing is, you're going to see this as your power for the rest of the month, Sag, when this ending in communication between you and this person happens, okay, because you're just going to be like, okay, um it's really hard for me, first of all, to maintain like the cordiality because of maybe, I don't know, you're into something new in terms of your money. Okay, there's a new money project or something that you're into newly, and you might need to focus a little bit more time and effort there, and you just see it as, okay, now I can fully focus, okay, on that particular aspect. um, that could be one of the reasons, okay? So you would see this ending as a blessing. I don't know. And also, you would want time to heal, all right? And get away from that feeling of like feeling trapped about, like what if this person does me like the past person, okay? You need to get away from that feeling and go back to that feeling that you had when you initially met this person, okay, which is like no fears. So you're like, okay, this will give me the time to go back to that place, okay? But at the same time, this ending is gonna really hurt you. You're just gonna be like, oh my god, how much this is so painful. And all of a sudden, when you both don't talk, like you would be at that point where you're thinking that no matter what happens between you and this person, like an ending in communication would never happen. But then that happens. So you look at the brighter side, okay, and you're just like, okay, I got a new job or I'm working on this new project. So might as well like take this time to just focus completely on that. And at the same time, I was starting to get those fears. Let me just like wait for those fears to die down, and then maybe see where things will go. Okay. mm, the external situation, Sag, is going to be pushing the okay, that's the best part. The external situations are going to be pushing you and this person to have a long-term stable commitment. Okay, so whatever was sneakily happening, okay, by you unknowingly or by this person or whatever, it's going to be forced to be eliminated by the universe. Okay, the universe is going to show you like, okay, if you do this and this kind of ending happens, and it'll show you a pattern. Like, remember the last time this kind of an ending happened? That time also you did exactly the same thing, and you thought the two were not related. Maybe there's a correlation between that activity that you did that day, and that activity could be as small as just like you low-key, like flirting with someone with zero intentions of having it as anything serious or whatever, but then it actually comes to a point where that same day you and this person have a fight and you stop talking. So you're like, okay, there could be something related. Is there something related? Okay, so this correlation you will decode not now, okay, but like even previously it might have happened, but you might have not decoded it. But in the coming future you might decode it. Okay, so you might just feel like, okay, mm, you might not realize, but the universe is giving you that insight so that you will first of all pray, okay, or pray, or like whatever your way is to connect with the source, you will connect, okay, because something about you and connecting with the source is going to bring more stability into your connections and you having long-term connections, okay. So yeah, and this person and you are being pushed into like a long-term commitment, Sag, is what I'm seeing. But for now, things are gonna look pretty shit, okay? But don't go by that. Don't worry about that, okay? For the next maybe 10 days, it's gonna be pretty shit, so don't worry about it. Because it's being orchestrated to have you both come into union in some way. Now, if you guys take the right actions, the both of you, maybe you guys will end up there. If not, we don't know, okay? It might not. So, in order to bring long-term stability in terms of this connection, whether there's a marriage union, a legal marriage union, or a long-term partnership, um, one of you has to get rid of something, okay, or both of you has to get rid of certain or make some changes within yourself. Okay, so you will be shown what exactly that thing is that is stopping you and this person from coming into union, and yeah. So your fears uh, regarding this connection for the rest of the month is going to be that this person is going to be holding back and this person is going to be trying to control this connection by holding back, and who can hold back better. There's going to be a battle of holding back, especially after this ending in communication. You're going to be scared that the both of you are going to go into this mode where you both are competing to show that, okay, I can hold back better, and then things will be in my court because you're going to come to me and ask me how to fix this. Okay, so same way, they're gonna feel the same about you. So you're gonna fear that it's gonna go to that place where it's gonna be a power struggle between the both of you, and also you're gonna be wanting for the rest of the month to be able to control this connection, okay, and bring it back to peace and balance, okay, but in a way that you see would be bringing it back into peace and balance, okay. By the end of the month, okay, I'm seeing that there's going to be a fight or something that happens between the both of you regarding them, like, sorry, regarding you giving your attention to, more than one person or something like that, okay, but there's going to be something, a disagreement that the both of you will not agree on, that's going to be coming by the end of the month, okay. A disagreement over, maybe they will think that you're promiscuous or something like that, but there's going to be a disagreement regarding like your promiscuity or something, okay. So what I'm seeing is that yeah, there's going to be a disagreement regarding some kind of promiscuous behavior, okay, but at the same time there's going to be communication coming in by the end of the month, or you are going to be forced to like feel a lot of passion towards them and they're going to be resisting it, okay. And they're gonna be like, nope, I'm not taking it because you remember you did this. You were giving your attention to that person and this person, la la la, something, and you just be like, what the fuck? I was just wanting to give it to you. I don't want to give it to anyone else. Okay, so that could be some kind of quarrel and fight about you being someone who's giving attention to others, but at the same time, Sag, what I'm seeing is that you're going to be so drawn to giving so much attention to this person. You're going to be so sexually drawn to this person by the end of the month that you would not care about the fight. You would really express to them that, dude, listen, I'm really into you. I don't care about what, let's figure it out, okay? But going into the next month, what I'm seeing is that there's going to be a complete loss in terms of this relationship. You're going to feel like there's a complete loss, okay? You're going to feel like, okay, I thought that this ending in communication is not going to last for so long, but something about the way that they come off to you when you go to them in a very attracted, I'm so passionate about you, I'm so attracted to you, let's fix this. There's some way that they're going to be responding back to you that's going to make you feel like, you know what, it's not what you thought. It's not what you thought as like a, situation that's going to come back alive. Okay, just because you put your ego down at this, you try to comfort this person to put their ego down, it's not going to come back to life because something about the situation, they're not going to come back. So you might strike the worst fear in this person. Okay, and this person's just not going to be willing to come back, okay, to the place that the both of you were at. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, Sag. um this is not a long-term outcome, so don't worry about it. It's not a long-term outcome. uh yeah, it's not a long-term outcome. So even though it feels like a loss right now, I feel like this is happening so that there's longevity in this connection, and whatever issues are there within yourselves, it gets resolved and pointed out by the universe, and the both of you resolve it within yourselves and then come back to each other with a better understanding of how to go about with things. Okay, so yeah, for now it's gonna look like a loss, but it's actually not a loss. In the future, maybe it could go either ways. Okay, so it's up to you to decide how to maneuver this connection. All right, so that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope you like the reading. Thank you so much for watching.